Good morning, welcome to all the students. Once again, I am going to take your class. Now, today we study about future indefinite tense, passive voice of future indefinite tense. Yesterday, we studied about the passive voice of past indefinite tense. Now, today we study about future indefinite tense. Indefinite tense. Affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence. At first, rule of active voice. Subject, will or shall were first form. Object. At first, rule of passive voice. Object of active voice will or shall be were third form plus by the subject of active voice. Okay. The rule of future indefinite affirmative sentence. At first, good morning, beta. Subject, will or shall were first form object. Then passive voice, object of active voice. At first we write object of active voice. Then will or shall be were third form by subject of active voice. Let me take first sentence. He will write a letter. He will write a letter. At first, a letter is object here and he is subject here. So at first, a letter, and according to a letter, will, then be, and verb right third form written by he, object will be him. Okay. A letter will be written by him. Let me take second sentence. I shall eat fruits. Here fruits is object, I is subject, shall helping verb and it is main verb. So fruits will come at first, fruits, then will be eaten by me. Okay, you understand? Fruits is object and becomes subject here. A new subject, fruits, according to fruits, will here, then be, and for third form eaten by I will be object me. Let me take next sentence. You will congratulate me. Here, me is object, you is once again subject, congratulate is main verb and will is helping verb. So me would be subject I, and according to I, helping verb shall be. Understand? Me would become subject I, And according to I, helping verb shall. I told you before, for I and we use shall, and for other subjects we use will, but compulsory or certainty we use will or for IV and others cells also. You understand in translation portion? Look at this sentence. I shall be and congratulate third form congratulated related by you. I shall be congratulated by you. Let me take next sentence, and I hope you understand affirmative sentence. Let me take the rule of negative sentences. Slowly you understand each or every concept clearly. If any problem you can ask me. Let me take negative sentence. At first rule, subject, rule of active voice, subject, will or shall not, verb first form, object, okay, full stop. At first, passive voice, object of active voice, then after will or shall, as not, be, verb third form, plus by, subject of active voice. Okay, you have to put not in the middle of be and shall. Subject, will or shall, not, verb first form, object. At first, object of active voice, will or shall, not, be, verb third form, by, subject of active voice. C will not write a letter. Okay. She will not write a letter. Once again, look at this sentence. In this sentence also, you understand that a letter is object here, she is subject, write is main verb, not is negative word, will is helping verb. So put this sentence in this formula and this will be changed in passive voice. You have nothing. At first, object of active voice, a letter. Okay. Then after, according to a letter, will. Then after, not. Then be. And third form of right, written by her. A letter will not be written by her. Let me take next sentence. You will not read the newspaper. You will not read the newspaper. So at first, newspaper is object here, and you write at first the newspaper. The newspaper, and according to newspaper, will not, according to rule B, And third form of read by you. The newspaper will not be read by you. Let me take negative sentence. Next sentence. The washerman will not wash the clothes. In this sentence also, the washerman is subject, will is helping verb, wash is main verb, not is negative word, and the cloth is object here. So in passive voice, the clothes. I hope all of you understanding this very well. If any problem you can ask me. The clothes will not be washed by the washerman. The washerman. Okay. Let me take interrogative first type. I hope you understand affirmative or negative clearly. If any problem, you can ask me. Let me take interrogative first type. Interrogative sentences first type are yes or no type. So at first rule, active voice will or shall, subject. If negative not here, verb first form, object and question mark. Rule of passive voice, at first will or shall, then in place of subject you write object of active voice, object of active voice, then we, and for third form plus by subject of active voice, question mark. Look at the board. Rule of active voice, at first helping verb, will or shall, subject, verb first form, then object, passive voice, will or shall, object of active voice, be, verb third form, by subject of active voice. Let me take first sentence. Will the gardener pluck the flowers? Will the gardener pluck the flowers? In this sentence, will is helping verb, the gardener is subject, pluck is main verb, the flowers is object. Understand? So at first, according to this sentence, in passive voice, my new subject would be the flowers, and according to the flowers, helping verb would be will the flowers, will the flowers B. Will the flowers be plucked by the gardener? Okay. Understand? Will the gardener pluck the flowers? Will the flowers be plucked by the gardener? Let me take next sentence. Will they play cricket? Will they play cricket? And at first, will cricket be played by them? Understand? At first, will cricket be played by them? Let me take next sentence. Interrogative second types or WH types. WH types. In interrogative second type, you have to add question word in the beginning of the sentence. Question word. Here question word also. At first question word, then helping word, then verb subject, then word first form object and question mark. Question word, will or shall, object of active voice be, if negative, not here. Verb third form by subject of active voice, then question mark. Why will she not read a book? Why will she not read a book? This sentence, interrogative second type and interrogative negative. Look at this sentence. At first question word, why, then will, a book, object of active voice, a book, then not, be read by her. Why will a book not be read by her? Let me take next sentence. Why shall I not teach chemistry? Why shall I not teach chemistry? Then at first in this sentence, question word, why? Then according to chemistry, because our new subject would be chemistry, and according to chemistry, our helping word would be, according to new subject, and our new subject chemistry, and here subject is I, and according to I, helping verb shall, but in the passive voice, our new subject would be chemistry, And according to chemistry, here helping verb would be handled according to new subject. So according to new subject, helping verb would be will. You understand what I am saying? Why will? I am trying to understand you that in passive voice, your helping verb would be according to new subject. Here chemistry is object, but in passive voice, your chemistry would be subject here. And according to chemistry, your helping verb will here. So why will chemistry why will chemistry not be taught by, and I would be object me? Why will chemistry not be taught by me? Why will chemistry not be taught by me? Understand? Let me take next sentence. Let me take next sentence. Who will tear the books? By whom will the books be taught? By whom will the books be taught? Who will tear the books? Look at this sentence. Related to who? जो सेंटेंस who से स्टार्ट होते हैं वो सेंटेंस भी देख लीजिए बेटा. who से स्टार्ट होने वाले सेंटेंसेस जो है by whom से स्टार्ट होंगे. By whom, then will the books be, or tear the third form taught. By whom will the books be taught? Okay. Who will tear the books? By whom will the books be taught? I hope all of you understand. Understand? Let me take some sentences based on affirmative, negative and interrogative. For example, first sentence, the seller will sell the books. The seller will sell the books. The sentence is in future indefinite affirmative sentence. You understand? At first, the books will be sold by the seller. The books will be sold by the seller. Now take this sentence in negative. The seller will not sell the books. The same sentence, I take the same sentence in negative and understand, change this negative sentence in also in in passive voice, the books will not be sold by the seller. Understand? Let me take this sentence in interrogative first type. Will the seller not sell the books? Interrogative, negative first type. And at first, will and object become subject. The books not be sold by the seller. You are thinking that I not understand this sentence. Look at this sentence once again. Will, helping verb here. You have to only look at the subject and object. Our seller is subject here. The books is object here. The books comes the place of subject, and the seller would goes the place of object. Okay, and helping verb handle according to new subject. My new subject, the books, and the books according to the books. Helping verb will, the books, and negative word not, be, and sell. Third form, sold by the seller. In interrogative second type, you have not, do nothing. You only question word. Why will the seller not sell the books? Okay, then why will the books not be sold by the seller? Look at this sentence. This is last one. Why, then will the books not be sold by the seller? My dear students, I hope all of you understand this portion very well. I am trying to understand you slowly and taking only one tense one day. If I want, I complete the passive voice in 1 or 2, 3 days, but I selected this topic to teach you in 7 days, near about 1 week, so that you understand each or every portions clearly, so that there would be no any problem. So practice more sentences based on future indefinite sentences from excellent books. आज इतना ही, कल फिर मिलेंगे और प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस सीखेंगे.